sorry about that noise there. I don't know why it decided to turn on my audio. Just make everything sound obnoxious there. Hello, I'm back. A little later than I anticipated tonight, but that's okay. I think we'll be able to get through quite a bit. Though I will pause at some point when my food gets here to get food. So, when last we left off, we'd gotten ourselves in trouble with the forum, and they told us that we gotta stop doing what we're doing, and basically desist. So Kryl said, alright, let's get the two groups back together and discuss what we're gonna do. And that's what we're up to now. So we are going to talk to Kryl and see what we can do. In the dark of the tower. Since there has been progress in both investigations, shall we share the findings from our respective locales? So dramatic.
Your time in Thanvair has certainly been eventful.
Yes, it was. Estonian bought a very expensive hair tie.
In my opinion, carrying out Vitra's request and assaulting the Tower of Zot should be our highest priority.
I agree. While I still have questions concerning the Forum and their grand undertaking, we have all but exhausted our avenues of investigation. Simply pressing them any harder on the subject will almost certainly result in our expulsion. Therefore, I suggest we explore the ethereal sea connection by way of a letter to Master Matoya, then make our way to Thanvair.
I wonder, even with the protection these talismans afford us, what can we hope to achieve once inside the tower? According to Orenvold and Frodola's report, they were unable to free the Emolja. Worse, their attempts triggered the tower's defenses, which led to a summoning of Luna Afrit.
What does it tell us that the Spires even have such defenses? Simply pulling a prisoner from the wall is fatal, thus the direct approach is doomed to failure from the outset. Any further measures to dissuade such actions seem unnecessary. Unless, of course, there is a way to free the prisoners without killing them. Then it stands to reason that any intruders will be met with overwhelming force.
The towers appeared throughout the world in but the twinkling of an eye. 'Twas by magical means these structures were raised, I surmise. A spire thus conjured must needs be maintained. And I suspect an arcane catalyst, some manner of core, doth lie hidden within. Destroy the core, and the tower ceaseth to be, thus liberating the captives without harm.
So we can hope, and I would prefer to enter the tower with a working theory than with no plan at all.
Assuming Ishtola's reasoning is correct, the chances of the defenses remaining dormant are small to none. Any primals will have to be dealt with, and defeating one will likely only lead to the summoning of another. Our every victory will only compound the prisoner's suffering.
May we not then divide our forces? Those proficient in healing will focus on sustaining the captives. That duty can be covered by Urianger, Kryl, Yostola, and myself. The remaining Scions will proceed with the search for the core. Admittedly, this strategy puts both parties at greater risk, but it should bolster our chances of saving the Arcosodra by a considerable margin.
You sure Alphino is in the great group? Of Alize, she knows a healing spell or two.
If you're to fight primals, then you'd best have at least one healer with you.
And I am more than happy to fulfill that role. I found wielding a sage's armament to be rather intuitive, and look forward to testing them against a more challenging foe.
It seems we have a plan. All that remains is to carry it out. I will inform Rads at Han of our movements. So let us make our preparations and regroup near the tower.
Yes, let's.
The military post in what's left of the Hamsa hatchery should serve as a convenient staging point.
That sounds perfect. And remember, the experimental aetherite at the confluence is there for those who need it, so there's no excuse for being late.
Yeah, I already used the aetherite. I don't have to do that. Oh. Yeah, there's my boy looking cool. Little gremlin. Alrighty. Well, it's time for us to go back to Thanvair. Ugh. I'm gonna just teleport for free. Hello, bun. Meow. Alright. Most likely I'll go ahead and change... Why is it quiet here? Where's the music? This is freaking me out, man. Most likely I might swap Dhim's gear back. We'll see. Kinda feel like having him wear armor again. Get up he had in Shadowbringers. And there it is. Our foe. It's beautiful. Beautiful and deadly. Like a poison dart frog. How's everyone doing today? I hope your day's going well. I had a rather chill day myself, which was nice. It's nice to have those every once in a while. Hello, Nabdeen. Ah, our friend of Eorzea. We've been expecting you. You and yours will lead the mission into the tower, I'm told. The warding scales will be delivered soon. Till then, please stand by at the boat we have readied. When your fellows arrive, I will direct them to join you. We pray for your safety and success. Thank you. That is very kind of you. Terrifying. Yum. Destination. Oh, navigate. Oh. That's music I haven't heard in a while. Or I don't remember hearing it for a while. I think I have, though. This is the future of aetherite travel. I think I'll stick to boats. Aye, no warning, however emphatic, could have prepared me for that. On account of which, we are a little late. But fighting fit. Mostly. Vritra. My friends, permit me to thank you for accepting this mission. You must be... We should still call you Varshan, I suppose. Indeed. It would not do to confuse our soldiers. Varshan. I apologize. Very well then. For our part, we are humbled that you should see fit to entrust us with your warding scales. Please convey as much to His Excellency. One for each of you. Please accept them with my blessings. Our thanks. With these we can go anywhere those with the blessing of light can go. Not only for this operation either, but all the ones to come. We can finally break your monopoly on primals. I've been waiting for this day. I wouldn't mind carrying on as before, you know. In that case, they're all yours from now on. I've been waiting for this day. Just nopes out. Which one? Has Dhim been eagerly awaiting other people helping him? Or is he... Nah, I've been waiting for this day. My friends can join me now. So have we, my friend. So have we. So everyone is amenable to it. Let us review the strategy for good measure. If everyone. Sorry. As previously agreed, we will divide into 2 groups. Dhim and his band will break... What? Bleh. I can't talk. Will break through the tower's defenses and locate its core. I can never talk. I don't know why I'm always surprised. Meanwhile, the rest of us will tend to the prisoners, who will doubtless want for healing due to the duress of repeated summonings. The primals which the tower bringeth forth shall be deities of Thanvairian myth. As we have no prior experience with such foes, pray, exercise the utmost caution when confronting them. We commence the operation at your word, my friend. For the people of Thanvair, nay, the entire world, we must prevail. We shall. We shall, my friends. The Tower of Zot, now accessible. Oof. Alright. Now the question is, do we go in dressed like this? Or do we... Never mind, we go in dressed like this. Enter the Tower of Zot. Alright. Let's talk to everyone. How you doing? I may have taken up new arms, but my role is unchanged. I am a healer through and through. Yet in knowing who once wore this sage's mantle, I wonder, when all is said and done, will I look back on the battles I chose to fight with pride? I think so. My warding scale is safely tucked away. I'm ready when you are, Dhim. I may not be the Azure Dragoon, former or otherwise, but I guarantee that I'll give as good as I get. She's like, take me instead of Estinian. Or yourself. First this armor, blessed with Radatosker's power, and now Vritra's scale. Much has changed for dragons to show me such favor. Nidhogg with me, in spirit and in hand, no obstacle will bar our way. With Y'shtola keeping them company, the other party will be able to hold their own against the enemy if needs be. So we can tackle our own task without worrying over them. Come, let us be about it. Oh, I can't talk to them. So this is the squad that you get to take with you into combat. This is the closest I've ever been to one of the towers. Such a sinister aura it exudes. It's been a while since last I took to the field. I can't help but feel nervous. But with everyone at my side, I'm sure all will be well. Though our parties are separate, I will trust in you, as I know you will trust in me. Let us both give it our all and add another rousing chapter to the saga. Aw, Gaha. It's so cute. Aside from the primals, within the tower we shall, for a certainty, encounter enthralled Imperial soldiers. Defenders conveyed hither by means unknown, who will stop at nothing to hinder our efforts. Lest you worry, I've not forgotten my healing spells. Be it restoration or destruction, this sorceress can command whatever magics the situation requires. Hi, Varshan. Radiant Host and I will be watching from the outpost, ready to act at the first sign of unusual activity. May the scales serve you well, and protect you in lieu of Vritra's fangs and claws. Excellent. Okay. Oh, what? Okay. I was just about to say, I guess it's time to find something else to do, but here we are. Let's do this. Someone's dance partner! It's because I'm the only other melee. I'm the only other DPS here. Let's see, he's going for the full pull. Jeez. Our tank. Our tank is in the mood to destroy our enemies with extreme prejudice. Mansuya come to life. We'll focus on sustaining the Arkasodra. Oh, there they go. Dhim with his little tail poofing up in the air. Here we go. First boss of the dungeon. Mindaruva. Understand what that means. am trying. It's hard to tell with some of my moves which way the boss is facing. I think I'm just not paying close enough attention. And she keeps turning. I need to face that direction. Don't stand in that. Excellent. So you've chosen Defiance. Ooh. Ooh. Wait. Okay. Inoculation. I don't like that it's alive. On that. Like one of those things from Stormblood. Glittery things on the floor. Really bad habit of trying to check the list while in combat. I don't know why. That's just something I always try to do. I should probably need on that. Let's see, are these good pants? Those look goofy on him. I'll agreed on those, though. Well, that's not good. We all got hit. Ow. What did I get hit by? I think I did it wrong. Okay, so she just goes around and does that. Oh, my turn. That is a cool pose, though. What? Okay. Yes, they saved me! Oh, it's intense. Ooh. Go ahead and eat on that. Try on the maiming clothes. Not sure I'm a fan of those. This place is so spooky. Which is very fitting for right now that I think about it. Treasure card. Aiming? Choker of casting. That is a cool looking sword. Pass. I don't have samurai up high enough level to worry about that. Yeet. Nope, can't yeet. Just a swarm of enemies. I know it's not necessarily a ton of help, but I'm trying to help out what little I can, my little tiny shield. Whew. That last pull was rough. Good on that healer. That was well done. And the tank too. No matter the cost, we must protect the tower. Mage's sisters. Sorry, everyone. Kitty's first time. I don't know if that's what I should have done, but I did it. So hopefully it was good. Oh, we did it. That was rough. I mean, it wasn't rough. It was actually really smooth, but woof. Oh boy. Play it calm. Oh, who do I give it to? Everyone did really good, but I'm gonna give it to my dance partner for solidarity. DPS solidarity. Alright. Ooh, minion. Great. Okay, I'm gonna double check really quick. Alright. Food should be here soon, but it's not quite here yet. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and hide that. Let's check out this area. Wow, this is crazy. Hey, squad. Jeez. Okay. Let's get out of here. Pardon my water drinking.
Is everyone all right?
Mostly.
We fortified the captives with what magics we could. Have the defenses been disabled? All appears quiet for the moment.
The lower floors were disturbing enough, but this place feels wrong. The ether is heavy and thick, like wading through a quagmire.
I believe we stand in the tower's beating heart. What sayest thou, Ishtola?
I see it. Ether siphoned from the land runs up through the spire, flowing to a single point. This is the core we seek. Yet something is off. As large as this structure is, it siphons far more ether than is required to sustain it. 'Tis as if the core is feeding on the energy, consuming it. I need to take a closer look.
Beautiful, beautiful cinematography there.
Curious. There is something there embedded inside the core. A man's limb.
What?
This is what we came to destroy?
Yes, if you would be so kind.
Man's limb. Badass.
And that should be the end of it.
Oh dear.
What now? now!
My theory that the tower might come crashing down following the core's destruction doth appear to be correct.
Bully for you! And how are we supposed to survive the fall?
What of the prisoners below?
The floor beneath our very feet dissolves. Brace yourselves!
I pray I'm not too late.
Oh, what happened? Where are we?
By my reckoning, we're still on the island where the tower stood. But 'tis as if it never existed.
Oh, my food is here.
Hardly a scratch. But how?
Grah? No!
Graha wove a levitation spell at the last moment. Large enough to catch everyone, it would seem.
Oh, precious, precious baby. Look how powerful he is. He's too humble.
That explains the lack of obvious injuries.
The expenditure of so much ether has taken its toll. He will need plenty of rest, but should otherwise be none the worse for wear.
Good. Good.
Then the immediate problem is what to do with our new friends here. They'll be much changed for their time in the tower. Even if their bodies are intact, I doubt we could say the same for their minds.
Angelo and I will take care of that.
I have every faith in you, Alize, but there are just too many for you to treat alone.
We'll send at once to Eorzea for more porksies, and call on the local mages to lend a hand.
Hail, Scions!
Roshan, the Radiant Host.
We were watching the tower when it simply disappeared. What happened here?
The threat is banished, and thy people delivered. They are, however, in need of treatment, and we of a secure locale and helping hands to assist us in its provision.
You shall have all this and more. Come, let us convey these unfortunate souls to the city.
Rana. We saved her. We did it. We did it. Okay, let's go ahead and swap to Dragoon. Looks like all of my... Oh. Well, that is a problem. Forgot I swapped my gear on this again. Guess we're going to a club. Liberated prisoners are being transported to Radzahan for treatment. Alize and Y'shtola will oversee the administration of the temporary treatment with support from those who know a healing spell or two. We'll go and join them in the city once you've had a moment to catch your breath. You may now enter the Tower of Zot with the party of NPC avatars. Excellent. Alright. Now it is time for me to grab my food, so I'm gonna do that real quick. You guys enjoy watching the cat dance. Well, I guess that's as good an angle as we're gonna get. I'll be right back. Alright, I have returned and with food. So I'm definitely gonna keep snacking on this as we go, I think. Can't even see him over the snack break. Here we go. Alright. Let's carry on. Thancred is rested and ready to set out. Had enough rest, have you? You were never one for being idle. Right. Varshan bade us come to Megaduda at our earliest convenience. The others will join us there once they have finished tending to the prisoners. Ah, wait. On second thought, you and Estinian should go on ahead. I need to make a quick detour by the Great Work. We left Graha in the alchemist's care, you see. Best to fetch him before he's crammed into a specimen jar. Just you and me, then. The guardsman at the gate should wave us through. Excellent. Alright. I don't think I can teleport, so I guess we're driving. And also, pardon me if I mute every so often, I am snacking. Ooh, spicier than I remembered, but it's good. Now that I think about it, I probably should have just, like, finished my food before popping back on. Bit of a goofy decision on my part. Alright. So I think, since I'm the only one watching me right now, what I'll probably do is, once this Stavnarian Jahamel is done chasing me, I'll probably go ahead and set him up here and have him do a little bit more dancing for your entertainment while I scarf down my meal. Let's do a different one. Let's go back to Songbird. Alright. I'm gonna eat real quick. Oh my word, this is spicy. I don't remember this dish being this spicy. What the heck? It's like actually burning my lips. I eat chili oil all the time and like, what in the world? Did they just give me like the spicy batch? This is so spicy. Okay, I'm gonna need to get a little bit more water. And a napkin or two, I think. My word, my mouth is actually burning. I'm impressed. This is good stuff. Oh my goodness, my mouth is burning less now. Ow. But in like a good way. It's good spicy. I like it. And we're back. I am so sorry about that. That took a little bit longer than anticipated to get that food and eat it up. But my word, if it wasn't good and I wasn't hungry. As soon as I started eating, I just couldn't stop, even though my mouth is burning. Okay. Sip of water down. Let's go to Thanvair. Ah, honored Scions. You are free to enter at your leisure. As I cannot leave my post, I'm afraid you must make your own way. Should you require directions in the city, the sentry stationed at the fountain atop the steps should be glad to assist you. Though I have been to Radzat Han before, this place is a veritable maze. Rather than risk getting lost, we had best ask for directions from the sentry at the fountain. Lead the way, and don't expect me to act as your tour guide like certain others. Essenine is now accompanying me. Alright. Let's go, bud. Yeet! Here's his little feet go. Ah, Master Dhim, I presume. I understand you are here for an audience with the satrap. If you require directions to Megaduda, I should be glad to provide them. The satrap's residence is situated in Dharma, the highest part of Radzat Han. To get there, I would ordinarily recommend a route that takes you by the bazaars in the city's north. Due to the state of alert, however, most businesses are currently closed and the Aetherite disabled. As such, I will provide you with an alternate path. First, please ascend the steps next to this fountain, then continue left. There will be more steps, and upon descending them, you will emerge on Paxa's path. Proceed through the large door on the right, and you will arrive at Ruveda Fibers. Within, you will find another sentry who will give you further guidance. Sorry, coughing fit. In other words, we head up. Sounds straightforward enough? But I want to explore. Can I really not unlock the Aetherite yet? According to the message on the base, the Aetherite has been temporarily disabled. Yep, I can't. Me over here just like, I'm gonna do it anyways. Man, spicy food getting to me today. Normally I don't have like burning face and stuff afterwards. My goodness. Oh yeah, I forgot. Estinian said he was here previously when he was snooping around stuff. I think it was the Empire. Ah yes, I know about this portal. It leads to a nearby isle, the treasure vault of one of Radzat Han's wealthiest families. They took the god of luck for their guardian on account of they occasionally open up a section of their vaults for aspiring treasure hunters to try their own luck, or so they say. There are also coffers hidden across the land that act as portals. Find one and you gain access to the vault. Something to bear in mind in case you exhaust your funds while on the road. 'Tis a troublesome experience, as I can personally attest. Oh, you heard the sentry, we head up. Up, not through here. Up, not through there. Oh, up those stairs. Eye Watcher. Watchful Radiant. Heading to Megaduda, are you? In that case, please follow this hallway to my right and go through the door at the top of the stairs. You'll emerge at the entrance to the airship landing, where another sentry should be on hand to assist you. Incidentally, if you ascend the steps to either side of me, you'll find the workshops of the Rue Vita fibers. So you're free to observe the artisans. Take care not to lose your way. Oh. Well, let's hop up this way, because there's a conversation point here. Ooh, beautiful. Ah, the Avnarian weave. Hard to imagine more vibrant stuff. I dare say Amaric would be partial to the gold thread, and the blue, of course. He loves his blue. I've never put much thought into what I wear. A spare set of clothing is usually all I carry, and if that isn't enough, I can always obtain something locally. Okay, I want to see Estinian dressed in a local garb. That would be fantastic. I feel like that first conversation point that was talking about the, like, luck and the random treasure chests around, that sounds like the maps to me. So that's kind of cool. If I am right, that's really cool lore for what it is. Ooh, Aetherite. Just grabbing him while I'm here. As you do. Airship landing. No, no, no. If you're here for an airship, I'm afraid all flights have been suspended until further notice. So the state of alert is still in effect. Perhaps it's for the best. Pardon me? That aside, we're not here for an airship. We have business in Megaduda. Oh, in that case, permit me to direct you. From here, it's quite simple, really. Ascend these steps and then continue straight ahead and across the bridge. You cannot miss it. Excellent. I know, like, they're giving really detailed directions, but my brain just cannot visualize it, so I'm just, like, running and hoping to find it. Ah! Hello, friend Bun. Oh, that's a good design. Adorable. Nova Quinn, you have a lovely bun. Well done. Love the freckles. That's adorable. Alright, Estinian, what have you to say about Dharma? Ah, I remember passing by here with Varshan. Situation being as it was, he regretted not being able to show us the sights. Life has yet to return to normal here, but when it does, you ought to pay another visit. Though the city is confusing, the food is quite good. I'm partial to hamsa myself. The meat's surprisingly tender and flavorful. Squawk, squawk! They don't want you eating them, Estinian. They don't like it. Oh. I'm gonna grab that real quick. I don't think this is gonna finish before my sprint is up. Oh, it did! I got a sprint! I can sprint! And yeet. Worth it. It's practical, you see? You don't have to come back. Or rather, when you do have to come back, you'll have those already done, so I don't have to run and grab them again. So I'll have, like, half of the city snagged and all the higher level ones. Or at least most of them, hopefully. Looks like they're pretty spaced out. I usually tend to grab these off stream, honestly. I just kind of pick them up as I go. And that way I have them so I can just bop about. Ooh. That's a cool glam. Oh, good looking R2. Well done, Morningstar. Alright, an attendant. Greetings and welcome to Megaduda. May I inquire after your business? We are members of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, come at the invitation of His Excellency. Ah, of course, we have been expecting you. I will show you into the audience chamber. If you will please follow me. Let's see if this is going to be voice acted so I don't have to read. Because I'm lazy. And I like hearing the voices. There he is! Hey, Graha, are you okay?
Are we the last to arrive? I hope we've not kept you waiting.
Yes, voices.
Not at all. Your comrade is feeling better, I trust.
Much better, thank you. Harness remedies are certainly potent, in more ways than one.
One becomes accustomed to the taste, although I hope you never have cause to do so. Pray, take your ease.
Full glad I am to see you all unharmed.
Valiant Scions, for your heroism, you have my boundless gratitude. You cast down that dire tower and set free its hapless captives. You cleanse their souls of its corrupting influence. No words of thanks will suffice. In place of platitudes, I offer a bounty of warding scales. Pray accept your due reward, along with the goodwill of Radzatan.
Alchemists throughout the land were put to work in the forging of your talismans. The finished ones have been collected, and now await you at the High Crucible of Alchemia. Present this letter when you are ready to take them into your possession.
Come on, Key. There we go. She was begging to get on the lap, but then wasn't making the jump. We got warding scales!
We are humbled by your generosity. Know that the inventive wisdom of Radzat Han will be vital in restoring serenity to our star.
That it will. Nope, kitty, no buttons.
Every single one of those scales came from you, didn't they? You must still be in such pain.
Oh, that's awful.
'Tis of no moment. A mere annoyance compared to the dreadful suffering inflicted upon this land and its people.
Yeah, don't bite my nose. Vritra's a good leader.
Albeit brief. My involvement in the Dragonsong War afforded me a glimpse of the myriad sorrows which consumed both dragon and man. Though you were half a world away, such tragedies as befell your kin must have affected you deeply.
And apologize for the purring.
And yet, you chose to live among men.
In the age when that conflict first bloomed, my choice had already been made. In some distant place, man slew dragon, and dragon slaughtered man. Yet no hate could I muster for those smiling faces which did look to me for guidance. Not even my brother's righteous rage could rally me to his cause. I huddled here, secret and still, hoping against hope that which I had built would remain untouched by the chaos and carnage.
Twould seem we share the same desire for peace, great Vritra. To that end, I wonder if we might trouble you with another question. The Telophoroi are intent on recreating the final days, an apocalyptic event which we know to predate the sundering of the star. As the longest lived among us, know you aught of this terrible cataclysm?
Nay. When war and strife drove my sire from his home, he crossed the great expanse with only our unhatched eggs as company. He alighted upon a shattered source, its 13 reflections long since scattered beyond the rift. Of events preceding his arrival, he knoweth naught, save that which Hydralin hath deigned to disclose.
I see. So again, 'tis the inscrutable Hydralin to whom you must look for answers.
Seek you to divine the will of this star? If so, I have a tale which may afford you some small comfort. 'Tis a story from my youth, many years ago. To my sire, I once posed the question, of all the stars in the sky, why didst thou settle upon this one? To which Midgardsummer did reply, 'twas the last bastion of hope. He believed so long as Hydralin endured, so too might dragonkind. Solemn and portentous were his words. What deeper meaning they held, I could not, dared not pursue. 'Tis a stone I've left unturned ever since. Yet take you solace in the knowledge that whatsoever Hydralin does strive towards, 'tis an ideal which hath earned my sire's conviction.
Thank you, Vritra. You've given us warm reassurance in a world gripped by cold uncertainty.
While I'm sure we all have a great many questions, I think it's time we collect the talismans and be on our way. Our fight against the Telophoroi is far from finished.
We must take our leave, but please do inform us if we can provide any further assistance.
Prithee, a moment. There is one whom my sire hath judged worthy of honor and respect. The one known to men as Eorzea's champion. This hero of renown and rumor, 'tis thee.
Midgardsummer and I have crossed paths, yes. Only wish she could be here with us now.
I know of his clash with Omega, and the long slumber which was his price. Yet even closed in sleep, my father's eyes are far from blind. He is watching over thee, watching over this world. 'Twas a revelation most pleasing that thou, a child of man, had gained Midgardsummer's trust. But alongside mine elation runneth a rivulet of dread. For upon thy life's reel wind too many threads of fate, power, wheel enmeshed with woe. Amidst this tangled knot thou shalt know no rest. 'Tis an endless confluence of forces, a struggle without surcease. More terrible still is the attrition wrought upon thy companions, as they are swept up in the storm of thine existence.
So... Great. No, Siobhan, no. smile better befits a hero.
Take heart and protect them well. They will be your strength and your salvation. The hope thou wilt need come the end. Even cowering behind my curtain, I know the suffering of the powerful. I have watched my siblings driven mad by loss. Thus do I exhort thee to spare no effort to keep thy loved ones safe.
Soft girl. Soft ears.
Apologies. We hadn't meant to interrupt.
Hello, my siblings.
It's just that we do have a history of suddenly collapsing, and when you didn't follow us out...
Oh, no.
'Tis I who must apologize. I have detained your champion overlong with idle chatter.
I think I was very important, Ritra. Thank you. Thank you for the conversation.
Go. At war's end, I pray I welcome thee back into my hall, where together with thy joyful comrades, you may toast your triumph.
Thank you. I would like that. That's a good scene. I really like that one. Alright. And this is level 81. My dragoon is level 80, so I can't. Please do not put your paws in my mouth, kitty. I require it for speaking. So what were you and Vritra talking about? Nothing? Very well, if you say so. The others have gone ahead to the High Crucible. Let's catch up to them. That is the... What level is this? 81? I'll go ahead and pick it up. The attendant was kind enough to give me directions to the High Crucible. First, let us return to the mulberry orchard. I'm thinking in a quest or so, I may go ahead and call it for the night and see if I can get some roulettes in, because I haven't done them. And I would like to do my turn-ins on Dragoon instead of Sage. So... if I can get the speed to do that, that would be good. From here, we're supposed to follow the path left and past the mulberries. Okay. Cat is done on my lap. She had plenty of snuggles. Just, wanted to come in, get some snuggles for the cutscene, put some purrs in. Let us all know that she exists. Where the street turns, enter the door straight ahead, then descend the steps. I thought the Crystarium was confusing, but it doesn't compare to Rodzat Han. The architecture and decorations make it even harder to get your bearings. Anyway, let's see where this door takes us. Ooh, that lantern's cool. I absolutely love the design of Rodzat Han. This is gorgeous. Can I get the crystal now? Can I get the crystal now? Can I? And here's the Aetheryte Plaza. So far so good, and there isn't much farther to go. From here, we just need to cross to the other side of the hall, then pass through the larger of two doorways. The High Crucible lies beyond. I suspect the others have already collected the warding scales. Come, let us join them. Oh, I'm not going to be able to. Well, that's a person. I thought that was an NPC. Nope. Still temporarily unavailable. Yeet. There's Urianger and Thancred. We're last, of course, but at least we found the place. I mean, I was held back.
These are the talismans we were promised.
Yes, and I made a quick count. There are far more than we could have hoped for. Enough to outfit an entire company of soldiers, in fact. Considering the involved process, that they were able to manufacture so many in such a short span of time is nothing short of a miracle.
Once we have distributed them to our allies in Eorzea and the Far East, we'll have a fighting chance to bring down the other spires, just as we did with the Tower of Zot.
Or we could use them to invade Garlemald proper, and strike directly at the Telophoroid's base of operations. Of course, we would need to consult with various alliance leaders before such a drastic measure could even be contemplated. To which end, I could set out forthwith and present the idea to each of our allies in person.
Pray allow me to undertake some few of those journeys. I find myself restless and in need of purposeful duties.
I can head eastward. Bosnia and Dalmasca are just a short hop from here. And Doma's shinobi network should come in handy for passing on the word.
We shall share the burden then.
Archons are at it.
Meanwhile, I think it best that you and the others take the talismans back to the Baldessian Annex. We must keep them safe and secure until we've decided upon a course of action.
Please, I must speak with you.
Nadana!
Nadana? You're awake?
Yes. When I spoke with the carer at my bedside, she told me that one of the Scions, a young woman, had cleansed me of the tower's corruption. It seems I'd been asleep ever since the treatment. But when I awoke and learned you were all still here, I knew I had to come. As you said, Nadana was captured only recently. Such a brief exposure is swiftly cured, so I tended to her before we gathered at Megaduta.
Aww.
And I am truly grateful that you did. I cannot thank you enough.
Aww.
All of you, for everything you've done. Destroying the tower, rescuing our people. You've saved Thanvair from an awful fate.
Yet who hath truly saved whom? Due in no small part to thine inspirational courage, the alchemists were successful in reproducing warding scales of proven efficacy. Replications of thy work now stand ready to travel across the seas, unto the hands of those who might wield them against this rising evil.
The talisman? Is this true?
Mm-hmm. It worked. I love the stamps on it.
Oh, I was so groggy from sleep. I didn't even think to ask. Oh, our great work sent across the seas. It was worth it. Oh, it was all worth it.
Oh.
Look at that. Its color is completely changed. What do you have there? How unusual. I wonder if the effect is a reaction to Akasha.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that term.
Akasha? It is one of the unseen energies defined by Harnish alchemical theory. Though a gross oversimplification, some describe it as an essence influenced by feelings.
You imply that it is distinct from ether?
Foreign scholars often conflate the two, but we see them as separate concepts. Ether is an energy which permeates the land. It exists within animals, objects, even the air we breathe, affecting all through which it flows. Akasha, on the other hand, exists in a domain beyond our reach. A gift bestowed from on high, or torn from the heavens in some traditions. Akasha can neither be created nor destroyed. It is beyond our power to purposefully alter or manipulate. The only thing observed to influence it is an abundance of, I want to say, spiritual emotion.
That's such a cool concept.
As a veteran of the battlefield, surely you've experienced moments of desperation or exaltation when you've transcended the usual limits of your capabilities.
Limit break!
That is a manifestation of Akasha, the invisible essence harnessed by heart, mind, and unyielding spirit.
I love that they have lore for the limit break.
I really must hear more about this theory. Our disciplines are based entirely upon the idea that ether is the fundamental form of all energy.
I'm glad my haphazard explanation has piqued your interest. But even for us, Akasha is a somewhat abstract field of study. A lack of practical application lends itself poorly to formalized research. Which is why my analysis of your flower can amount to little more than idle speculation. I am sorry.
Nonsense! You have nothing to be sorry for. Your insight is much appreciated.
Shall we depart for Charlian then? I will see to it that the talismans arrive at the Annex.
And we will be in touch once our talks are concluded. I suggest you rest while you can. From here onward, sleep is bound to be in short supply.
Akasha, huh? I like it. And back to the Valdesian Annex. Goodbye, Nidhana! Back to old Charlian. Oh. Well, I found a whole gaggle of people here. It's not something you see every day. Oh, I love that outfit. It's a really cute Ellison too. I'm not gonna try to pronounce your name, but you have an adorable character. Well done. I also like that Mikote's eyes. Absolutely piercing. Gorgeous. Good character design. It's good to be back and with the fruit of our labors safely in storage. For now, we have but to wait for the others to return from their respective meetings with the Alliance leaders. As Thancred suggested, you should get some rest in the meantime. I forgot. Sage. Welcome back, Dhim. Kryl has apprised me of your recent accomplishments. What an amazing feat to eliminate a tower and pave the way to deal with the rest. While it isn't much, I've changed your sheets and plumped up your pillows. After all, there's nothing like collapsing into a nice clean bed after completing a major milestone, be it penning a thesis or defeating deiform entities. So would you like to take a look at your new and improved lodgings now? Excellent. At least he looks good. Gonna look good going into the cutscene. There's a flower so sad next to me.
Take heart and protect them well.
Hi!
Good! You're here! You haven't eaten yet, have you? We've bought quite a spread if you're interested. Only the finest dining from the last stand.
Aww. Burger! That's so precious. Oh, that snicker. What a craw.
Lest you wonder, we invited Estinian as well. But he refused with a rather grim-faced, "No, thank you." I suspect Charlian cuisine is not to his liking.
Oh, I don't know about that. Perhaps our lone wolf just needed some time apart.
He needed to
What?
be an
To perfect
introvert.
his brooding stare?
Yes, that's what introverts do.
Next time, I'll drag him out by the ear, sit him down in front of a Charlian feast, and see that he eats every last bite.
An excellent idea. Of all people, warriors must take proper meals and rest if they are to maintain a healthy constitution.
Poor Estinian, beset on all sides.
Speaking of one's physical condition, Mistress Kryl, I hear you recently played literal host to Heidelin herself.
And what an experience that was. Tiring, yes, but no lasting harm done. If anything, I should have liked to speak with her longer. I've not felt a hint of her presence since.
Kryl's ponytail is really cute. I like the curls.
Heidelin instructed you to carry that flower, yes? Twill be your guide, test and proof of your conviction. And then something about seeking joy in darkness, was it? Come to think of it, isn't that what happened with Nidana back in Radzat Han?
The flower did seem to radiate a joyful glow, as if reflecting the elation we all felt, the relief of a people with renewed hope.
Indeed, and in turn, I felt buoyed by that radiance. 'Twas akin to spotting a beacon and knowing we were on the right path. I know we've not yet triumphed over the Telophoroi, or learned the full breadth of the Forum's plans. But even within the midst of our struggles, we find small moments of joy to sustain us. Rare and hard-won perhaps, but it is this pursuit of happiness that gives us the strength to carry on day after day. Hey, that's mine.
To the swift the spoils. Though I recall that levitation spell of yours was quick enough.
Only barely. And even at my best, I'm still too slow to wield it effectively in battle. Mayhap I simply require more practice with this new magic.
You unearthed it from the depths of Numenon, I presume?
Aye, and from a veritable mountain of arcane tomes at that. 'Twas necessary to facilitate my solitary explorations.
Or, to put it simply, you used it to sneak around the Forbidden Archives.
Yes, well, after a fashion.
It's the fanciest sneak I've ever seen.
They're tall, you see. The shelves, they're too tall for me. And I could hardly move the library's platforms without attracting attention now, could I?
Aww. Oh, what a precious being he is. You're pushing on till dawn? Shall we call it a night? Don't you know these are my quarters? Are we pushing on until dawn?
I'm not that ambitious. But 'tis pleasant to idle away the hours every once in a while.
He saw the pickle! Great. It went from sad to happy. Oh, there he is. Gonna ruin our fun.
Enjoying the bracing cold, I see. Do you not own a warm coat or a cloak? Something in fur? Or fashioned from the skins of your enemies? Or... well, never mind that. I come to you once more as the bearer of bad news. Our tower in Thanvair has been toppled, and I need not tell you by whom.
Sorry, hiccups.
Given how many we have at our disposal, the loss of a single spire is hardly fatal to our plans. It does, however, slow the rate at which we siphon the ether. If they continue to preoccupy themselves with the towers, then all will be well. But should our foe prove bold enough to strike at us here, then the timing becomes questionable.
Our foe is bold enough. Of that, I can assure you.
Yes, very well then. I suppose I must prepare a proper welcome. Honestly, talk of your nemesis is the only thing you seem to enjoy. Does nothing else spark your interest?
No. All else is... equal.
equally tedious, equally disappointing. The world is a tepid bog into which we sink, too weak to thrash as the mud clings to our eyes and fills our throats till we blissfully choke. But then came the light, blinding and pure and hot, so very hot, enough to set my soul aflame. I basked in the afterglow until the void yawned once more, and then I knew the muck would never claim me again. There was naught for me ahead, so I drew the curtain on all that had come before. Burn, burn, let the whole star burn. I will have my contest. I will reclaim my moment.
How wonderful that the emptiness of death has not dissuaded you from committing your life to its pursuit once more. I don't know whether to envy you or pity you.
You question my disinterest, but what of yours? Despite your noisome antics, I sense you take little pleasure in this endeavor.
Mercy, my lord. Such pointed barbs from one who barely acknowledges my existence. Nevertheless, you are mistaken. For I do find this part somewhat enjoyable. You see, when I was mortal, I would always have the same dream. It was a fragmented thing, disjointed, all the faces incomplete. The setting, too, was unknown to me, so I thought it simply a fantasy of my sleeping mind. Until one day, I realized it was showing me the truth, much as your dream of the final days enlightened you. And soon, very soon, the rest of the world will see the truth of my dream, too. Yes, I think that is something we can both enjoy.
I like that line. Burn, burn, let the whole star burn. Level up on wings of hope. Well, we did. Well, your little cat bat seems to like you, my friend. Oh, now that that's done. Looks like next time we'll be meeting up here with Graha and Kryl to continue our adventure. So until then, I bid you all a very fond good night, and I will see you soon to continue. Take care.